You don't know what you're talking about and you're spreading idiotic lies. Shut the hell up. Is this the return of GOOD Linus? Many years ago, Linus Torvalds, the creator of Linux, kind of gained this reputation of mercilessly excoriating people who he deemed worthy of unkindly worded emails. Some of the things he said were funny, other times they were a little bit vulgar, and sometimes they were in poor taste. But Linus himself really did have a legendary reputation, even spawning a few memes here and there. Many folks think back on that era as the golden age of Linux development. Others don't, though. And I say era because back in 2018, Linus took a step back from the kernel development team. He went on an introspective journey, and in 2019 came back with a different and softer approach to managing the Linux kernel development team. Since then, there haven't been nearly as many fiery moments in the Linux kernel mailing list. That is until somebody went and said something stupid. Like, really stupid. And Linus just couldn't contain himself. This all came as the kernel team was discussing plans for a proposed 2021 Linux Kernel Developer Summit. Naturally, as planning for any kind of gathering might, the conversation turned to the issue of COVID-19 and the safety of all attendees. Now, I'm going to be blurring out a couple words here because YouTube. If you want to see the uncensored version, make sure you check out this video on Odysee. Christoph asked, now that we're can we meet in person? James replied, speak for yourself. Remember that Europe and other parts of the world are not as flush with shots as the US currently is. David then chimed in, I know people younger than you in Germany that are not yet and might not even get the first shot before September. And then goofy old Enrico entered the chat. I know a lot of people who will never take part in this genetic human experiment that basically creates a new humanoid race. People who generate and exhaust the toxic protein, whose gene sequence doesn't look quite natural. I'm one of them, as are my family. Now, Linus did not take too kindly to that comment, and I'll let him explain. Please keep your insane and technically incorrect comments to yourself. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what is, and you're spreading idiotic lies. Maybe you do so unwittingly because of bad education. Maybe you do so because you've talked to, quote, experts or watched YouTube videos by charlatans who don't know what they're talking about. But damn it, regardless of where you've gotten your misinformation from, any Linux kernel discussion list is not going to have your idiotic drivel pass uncontested from me. Have saved the lives of literally tens of millions of people. Just for your edification, in case you're actually willing to be educated, does not change your genetic sequence in any way. It's the exact same intermediate and temporary kind of material that your cells generate internally all the time as part of your normal cell processes. And all the does is to add a dose of their own specialized sequence that then make the normal cell machinery generate this protein so your body learns how to recognize it. And yes, while your body does learn to fight off that foreign material, you may feel like for a while. That's normal. And it's your natural response to your cells sending resources to on learning on how to deal with a new threat. And of the ones are the most modern and the most targeted because they do not need to have other genetic material that you traditionally have had in, i.e. no need for basically the whole if weakened bacteria or genetic material. So the actually have less of that foreign material in them than traditional do, and a lot less than the very real and actual virus that is spreading in your neighborhood. Honestly, anybody who has told you differently and who has told you that it changes your genetic material is simply uneducated. You need to stop believing the anti-lies, and you need to start protecting your family and the people around you. If you and your family are more protected these days, it's because of all of those people who made the right choice. So don't feel all warm and fuzzy about the fact that COVID cases have dropped a lot around you. Yes, all of those people around you will protect you too. But if there is another wave, possibly due to more transmissible versions, you and your family will be at a much higher risk than those people because of your ignorance and misinformation. Stop believing the anti-vax lies, and if you insist on believing in the crazy conspiracy theories, at least shut the hell up about it on the Linux kernel discussion list. Linus. Oh man. That's the good Linus that I know. I'd love to know what you guys think about this. I just thought that was fun. I like this. I like his response here. That's going to do it for now, though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.